Sorry if there's any background noise. Somebody's working on something in the kitchen. I figured it'd be best to get this to you as soon as possible. So you take your object. All right. So right now, just it's blade, right? I'm going to deselect that. Okay. Do I have something in edit? Okay. There's the blade. You go up to UV editing, obviously. First step, always hit these two arrows here. Very useful. If you don't do that, it kind of doesn't link what you have selected in the 3D world with what you have selected over here. Oops, I said that. So if you deselect it, then they're not connected. So always have that open. I don't know why it's not by default. And then you just grab whatever faces you need, come over here and hit the U button. And it automatically unwraps it to the size that you need. Scale should be about the same as what it is there. If it's at all weird, try Control A in the 3D viewport, not in edit mode. Go to scale, and it kind of applies the scale. So I kind of scaled this thing in this direction a bit between having a cube and having what I have now. And that might affect the way that it unwraps. Yep, now it looks much more like this actual shape. So that's pretty much how I unwrap everything in Blender. I don't really mark seams or anything like that. You just grab three faces. Well, you grab some faces, whatever you think should be connected as an island. You hit unwrap over here, and you have an unwrapped mod. And that's pretty much the basics of unwrapping in Blender. You don't really need to do much else. If you need to export a UV map, you can come up here and export UV map. That's for like when you want to paint in Photoshop or whatever it is. Yeah, that's pretty much the whole thing. If you had to move vertices onto each other, you hit this little button here, and it will like magnet them to each other. So I got this guy here. Grab vertices. So once I grab this vertex, I can drag it onto another one because I have this button latched. So I could pull it. Maybe I have to move the hole. I don't know how that works. I rotate that with R. Oh yeah, sorry. G is moved, just like in the 3D viewport if you use that often. I'm gonna scale on the X at -1 to move it over to that. And you see how it's kind of like matching my faces where they should be? I'm going to change this from vertices. Oh, it's in increments. There we go. Now it'll match because it's in vertex mode. That's what I was trying to show you, is now you can put your islands directly on top of each other perfectly. All right. That's pretty much it. I hope that helped.